on Blog Talk. Yeah, here we go.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, everybody. We're here.
Hey, hey. Hey there. Hey there. Hello.
I love it when I love it when this type of stuff happens. Y'all just hold on. If you're listening through Blog Talk or whatever, I want everybody to just mute their lines.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Trying to get a little sound here. Wow. But this is going to be interesting tonight. Peace, 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 everybody.
Please enter your PIN followed by pound. Please wait. This conference is being recorded.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I love live radio. Getting ready to get started in a hot second. Hold on, everybody. My computer is doing some of the funniest things tonight, but I appreciate everybody who's on the line so far. We are triple broadcasting tonight. All right. I love when this type of stuff happens when I'm trying to do like 10 things at one time. But you can't stop me. We can't be stopped. So look, I appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. If you have any problems listening via Blog Talk Radio, you can call into our conference call number, which is 712-432-0800. I'm going to type it in the chat room, 712-432-0800. And the PIN number is 730-566#, because I don't know whether I'm having any type of craziness going on with Blog Talk over here, but we're going to make it happen. And I hope everybody can hear me. I might do a quick mic check. Caller from the 484, can you hear me? Can you hear me all right? Hello, caller from the 484. Yeah, this is amazing right here when it does this type of stuff. I love it. Well, hopefully you can hear me. I can't get a sound back from my own Blog Talk, but hopefully we'll get all that sorted out. Yeah, and see what happens. Okay, so I may not be able to take any calls from Blog Talk, but like I said, if you can hear me, that is great. If you can't, we're in trouble. But this call tonight is my Monday call for my Moon Magic, and I have a marvelous group of people that I've been coaching. I've been doing this program for a few years, but the crew that I have right now with Moon Magic is totally amazing. And every Monday night, we meet at 8 o'clock on a private conference call line, and we talk about what are we about to do. It's like the coach meeting up with the team in the locker room or right there before. And this is the first official 2015 Moon Magic extravaganza. So I want to do a big call. I always open up the first call to invite people to listen in. And so I really got a lot of information to cover, because it's not brand new, but I'm always incorporating something brand new. And this month, I'm incorporating the new syllabus. People have been asking me, they was like, man, will you please make a Moon Magic syllabus so people can, like, if you're in the program or if you're not in the program, we can know, like, what is Moon Magic? Some people want to know how it works. You really will never know, like, fully how it works until you participate. Some people want to know only what are the benefits. So tonight I'm going to try to explain the benefits, how it works, and why Moon Magic is so important. If you're watching me on YouTube, big shouts out. Peace. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am...
All callers are muted.
I'm holding up my phone and talking through my phone because that's my primary obligation, is to the people who are on the program. So this is their conference call. So, but I'm going to incorporate everybody who's watching tonight. All right. So tonight it's all about your definite purpose. 5 years ago, when I started this program, I've watched people come in and out of the program 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They'll leave for 2 or 3 months and they'll come back. And it was a la carte. You could just come for a month, come for 2 months, solve a problem, use the phases that I'm going to describe later, and then you could leave, and then people will come back 3 months later and they'll be like, oh my God, coach, something happened and such and such and such and such. What I realized was they did not stay long enough to learn the system. Okay. Now, I don't mind, because the system is kind of easy. It's really easy, because every 3.5 to 4 days, I send you an email. You get the email, and all you do is follow the link. Ding! You just follow the link, and the link takes you into a private members area, and you have audios there to listen to, anywhere from a 5 to a 20-minute audio. Listen to it and take notes daily. Then there's a video. The video is for your benefit and gives you the instructions on how to proceed while we are in that particular phase. The moon moves through 8 phases per month. A lot of people only use 2 phases, which is the new moon and the full moon, but you're only using 2 out of 8, which is 25% of the potential creative force that you need in order to manifest exactly like you want. We limit it to 2 things per month. Why? Because people, especially in America, well, all over the world, you want to do so much stuff. Why? You want it all right now. But this program shows you how to manifest and shows you how to prioritize. And one of the things that I've learned in these 5 years is people do not know what their definite purpose is. And they haven't discovered what their definite purpose is. So I said, could I use moon magic for someone to discover their internal definite purpose in life that they could focus on? Because when you don't focus on your definite purpose, you're a drifter. That means somebody else who has a definite purpose can get to pull you in to do what they want you to do. And then, which is whether it's working a 9 to 5 or whether it's buying a car that you really think that you like, or going after the career that you like, or always, I call it panhandling, or hustling sideways, or doing the moonwalk, but you're not ever connected to what you are supposed to be doing for your definite purpose. So in the course syllabus, and I do have one correction that I want to make too, that we're going to get to on the course syllabus. So please pull out your red pens, because I'm going to want each of you to turn to page 4, I think, in a minute. Yeah, page 4. But when you do open the syllabus up, you're going to see what and how your number 1 goal is. So when you come into Moon Magic, your number 1 goal is to identify your definite purpose. So you're going to be looking in the syllabus, and you're going to say, right now, I'm so happy and grateful that I have full possession of the great power of my own personal mind. It feels so wonderful to be living my definite purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to describe why this works. In Moon Magic, we lay out a goal that has 2 sentences. And these 2 sentences start with a sentence in the present tense form. Don't say, I want this, or I desire this, or I hope I'm going to get this, or my goal is at the end of the month to have this. No, you state it in the present tense format. So you say, right now, I'm so happy and grateful that, and then you put in what is it that you want. I'm going to produce an extra $1,000 this month. I'm going to have a new house. I'm going to have a new car. Now, on the house goal, that is a little big for 1 month. But if you've already been looking and you just need to close the deal, then sure, Moon Magic can work for you. But if you're unemployed and staying in the streets, we would suggest that you use Moon Magic to get an apartment, or get your own space, or get out of the streets, all right? And that goal would look something like, right now I'm so happy and grateful that I'm living in my own comfortable quarters. It feels so wonderful to turn the key in the lock in my own door. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, it may take you 28 days to get that done, but now you move from the streets into your own quarters. Now you want to move from your own quarters to your own apartment. So the next month, your goal may be, right now, I'm so happy and grateful that my new furnished apartment is ideally located in the center of the city. It feels so great to be able to handle the financial responsibilities of living in my own place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's 2 months. Now the month after that, you may say, I want a car. Now you see how this is working? You went from homeless to having your own quarters, to having your own apartment, to now you're getting ready to have your own car in 90 days. And that's just 3 goals. You get 2 goals per month. So the other goal is But those 3 goals were all external goals: having some place to stay, getting your own apartment and a car. But your internal goal is the first one is already done for you, because everybody who comes into Moon Magic, I'm not going to let you move or go anywhere until you identify your definite purpose. And it takes 28 days to do it. So all you have to do is focus and follow the exercises. So I know when you say, well, you mean all I have to do is write down, right now I'm so happy and grateful that I have full possession of the great power of my own personal mind. It feels so wonderful to be living in my definite purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, you have to do more than that. You can't just write that down. But that's the plan. That's the goal. In 28 days, which would be February the 8th from today, you'll say, oh, here's my definite purpose. And I'm going to take you through the 8 steps to realize and manifest this definite purpose. All right. Now, with this definite purpose, you're going to get in tune, like I say, learn the double dutch of life. And that's going to help you say, yo, I'm not supposed to be stuck in any one thing longer than 4 days. And we're using the moon because the moon influences everything on this planet: the crops that we eat, the tides, the way we feel, our emotions, everything. So it's highly, 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 highly important that we totally tune in to what the moon is doing and use it. And use it. It's not hard, because you always hear the Native Americans saying many moons ago. Why do they keep using many moons ago? Because it's our closest neighbor. The sun has the most influence, but it can't be close because it will burn us up. It's 93 million miles away. But the moon is a reflection of the sun, and it has so much of an important role and function in what we're doing. So when you come in to the private member area, you're going to get an email. Some people who are already signed up for the course, which by the way is a 6-month course. I also changed that. You cannot come in and just get a month and then leave. You can't just come in and say, I want to manifest my purpose and then I'm out. No, because you don't know the system yet. You may have got the goal, but I want you to get the goal and know how to work the system. So there's a 6-month commitment to this program. That's right, 6-month commitment. And you only do it 1 step at a time. But guess what? If you manifest 2 goals every month for 6 months, starting in January, in July, you will have 12 goals accomplished. And I want to ask you to ask yourself, when was the last time you had 12 goals accomplished in 6 months? Can anybody name the last time you had 12 goals accomplished in 6 months? Why is this important? Because a lot of times we don't have any momentum, and you need momentum by being successful in doing little steps. And these little steps may be little to me because I may already have a house, or I may already travel like I want to. But to you, it could be really big. You may already have a website, but I want another website this month. So your website may be a lot more functional than the one that I want, and I don't have it yet. So I make my goal. Right now, I'm so happy and grateful that my website is enjoying so much traffic this month. It feels so great for everyone to be so comfortable and feeling welcome at my new website. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You see, I didn't ask for money too, don't you? I asked for the thing that I wanted, because the universe knows that I want my stuff, right? So it's going to bring me my stuff, because normally human beings, when they get some money, what do? They go do something else. Look, get what you need to make the money. You needed a house to feel comfortable. You needed a car to get to work. Then say, I want this job paying me the salary I'm worth. Well, when the universe reveals to you what the salary is, then you'll know what you're worth, right? Or let's say you're in high school, because I got my man Chris down in Texas checking me out tonight. What if you're in high school and you want to graduate and you want to go to college? But most 18-year-olds really haven't thought 3 or 4 years out. They need a system that helps them manifest 2 things every month. What are the 2 things you want to get this month? Just imagine if you're in your 30s or late 20s or 40s or 50s, and at 18, you would have known what your definite purpose was. It would be amazing. And then what if you had a technique that gave you your definite purpose and help you manifest 2 goals every month for the rest of your life? And that's why I call this Moon Magic 28, because it's a course in learning how to manifest. But I also call it Navigating the Matrix. See, we do live here on this planet, which is the Matrix. There's a Mr. Smith involved, and he's going against Morpheus. Morpheus is trying to help Neo out, and Mr. Smith is trying to keep Neo asleep. Mr. Smith got all them blue pills, and Morpheus has the red pills. I'm the red pill pusher. I'm Morpheus. I'm the Morpheus of coaching. And you can't destroy or escape the Matrix, but you can learn to navigate it like an expert. Have you ever seen the Matrix 1, especially 1 or 2 or 3? You saw how easy it was for Morpheus to just go inside the Matrix whenever he wanted to and just navigate and then come back out. When he came back up to Zion, that was his meditation. You also learn to meditate in this program, because meditation is critical in your development of learning what your definite purpose is. I just had a friend of mine call me tonight, and she says, my definite purpose, I really feel like I'm going through a shift right now. Someone else called me and said, hey, this is a year of manifesting. I said it is, but you need a program, or you need a system that helps you, that assists you, because there aren't any secrets. It's only a system. So this system is going to give you the tools to help you, 1, get your definite purpose. And when the same tools you use for your definite purpose, you're going to use it to get whatever the other 2 goals are. Now, in the first month, let me tell you a little story. You get the goal that I've already written for you, which is your definite purpose, and then you get to pick 1 external goal, right? And as you read through the syllabus, you will see how I describe the internal goals and the external goals. Internal is something personal to you. It could be a relationship. It could be spirituality. It could be, concentrating on some type of your own particular practice that you're doing. You may have a spiritual practice that you have, but you haven't been doing it consistently. And you need a system to help you get back on track. That's what Moon Magic does. You may say, I want to learn to meditate. It's going to take me 28 days. Moon Magic will help you focus on that. And it will also bring up the blockages. All of us, not I was going to say a lot of you, but all of us, Coach Khayr included, when I want to go and I don't have it, it's because there's a blockage. And to me, that's the greatest thing about Moon Magic is once a month, there's a period called the clearing phase, which is the 3rd phase, which is going to show you what's blocking you. And you're going to feel like crap. You're going to feel depressed. You're going to want to cry. All of this ugliness, right? But don't cry. Dry your eye. Here comes Coach Khayr. And I don't know what rhymes with that, but you know where I'm going. It only lasts for 4 days. But do you know what 4 days it is? And do you know what to do after that? Because a lot of times people say, hey, I'm feeling all depressed. And they feel depressed for the whole month. And the energy never goes up because they want to stay down. But the moon's energy moves up and down. At the new moon, it's moving up. At the full moon, it's moving down. So just like the stock market, they make money when it's going up and when it's going down. But you have to have the knowledge of how to apply this system to make it work. Now, I don't want to be complicated, and I'm not going to explain everything how it works. You have to just come in and see for yourself, right? This month, my team, who are already members, I have some people who've been working with me since July. I got some people that came in September. I got another wave that came in December. They're all going to be with me for 6 months. Some people do their 6 months and they sign back up again. But this month, now I got to talk directly to my team. Team, how y'all doing tonight? Let me take y'all off mute. Let me see what's going on.
All callers are unmuted.
Everybody, what's happening? How y'all doing? All right. So this month is all about victory. This month is all about victory. And I told y'all last year we were going to take 2013 by the throat. And
Callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
this is we're at the beginning of this 8 year. 2015 is 8. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 5 is 8. There's abundance. There is prosperity. There's personal power. I just saw Star Mars posting about the 44 and the 8. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with it? With this type of power, we have to be unashamed opportunists to lead us to victory. We're claiming victory early, and we're doing all the steps to lead us to victory and whatever it is that we want. Whatever your manifestations are. I know some of you are working on you having like a terrestrial radio station. Like I have an internet radio station, and I don't get paid to do this, but some of you are about to move into larger arenas where your life is getting ready to change. I want everybody to be able to claim victory in that and stand in that victory and have the confidence to do what they're supposed to do, right? So here's the planning phase. We got the first 4 days because it lasts until the 15th. Write your 2 goals down. If you don't have your definite purpose done and turned into me, then get it turned in. If you didn't have it last month. Now, it's not a rush because if you still want to tweak it, and it might take more than a month, but you still have your other goal that is your external goal. What do you want this month to go with your internal goal of your own personal definite purpose? What else is it that you want? Get the goals, send them to me in the two sentence format, and use the form in the bottom of the private members area. We do have a private members area, and everyone that's on my conference call who's already a member, they just log in, put in the password, they see the video, they see the audio, they see the stream, they see all the tools that's necessary, right? And then they also get private contact with me. So that's pretty much it as far as the planning phase. Now on Friday is going to be the planting phase, and it's going to be time to meditate, right? So when you send me your goals this month, everybody will be getting brand new hypnotherapy tracks for when you go to sleep at night. When you go to sleep, you know how we used to do this a few months ago where I would send you some hypnotherapy tracks that go with your goals to help you realize this in the subconscious arena, because your ears never turn off. In the planting phase of the year, which is the second phase, is where we connect to the universe. We connect to the universe and get the universe pregnant. So right now we're the architects. We're writing down, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to be looking in and standing in, and what kind of harvest do I want to be standing in the second week of February? Because the last day is February the 8th, I think, February the 8th or the 9th. So where do I want to be 27 days from now? Think about that and really, really, really craft a goal. And now it doesn't have to be perfect, because you know, you send your goal to me, I'm going to proofread it and put some twerks on it or some tweaks if I need to. Now here's the thing too. Some of you need to stop trying to send me 4 goals in one. Oh yes. Some people will try to say, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm meditating about all this money I have coming while I'm riding in my new car as I get ready for this trip to go to France. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, they try to put 4 goals into into just 2 sentences. I will send it back to you and say, I see that you want to meditate, you want more money, you want a car, and you want to go to France. Pick one, but I'm not going to let you put all of those things in that one goal, because the universe wants to see you focused on something, right? And then you're going to get something, what you desire, or something far greater. But you cannot be out here trying to fool the universe like that and just be like, oh, I want all 4 of these and I want it right now. That's another problem with people, why they fail. You've been taking too many blue pills and you think it's a microwave answer to everything. There is no microwave answer. So for the newbies that are on the call, this is your first time listening and taking the course, I applaud you for coming in and, you know, saying, hey, I got the courage to do this. And don't think that it's a daunting task. All right. Let me give you a big shout out first. I want to give everybody their round of applause. Don't think that this is something that's not possible or is not doable. All right. Take your time with it. No one's going to rush you. You're going to be here for 6 months. Okay. Just ask anybody who's been on the call or who's been in the program for a few months how you get acclimated to the system and it starts to change your life. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is open the lines on my conference call and see if anybody has a comment. So first, everybody who's on the conference call, if you're listening on Blog Talk, you have to mute your speakers because it's going to be crazy feedback. If you're watching on Google Hangout, you got to mute the Google Hangout or turn the speakers down on your computer and just let it play because we don't want to have feedback and it be screeching and things like that. I do see someone with their hand raised in the caller queue, 347-200. Can you please call in to the conference call number 712, I'm sorry, 712-432-0800. And the PIN number is 730-566#. All right, 712-432-0800. The PIN number is 730-566#. All right, appreciate it. You didn't have to hang up, but I just want you to, oh, well, I guess you do because you got to call in over here. Now, if you're on the conference call line, put your phone on mute, everybody right now. Everybody put your phone on mute. I'm going to take everybody off mute, and then whoever's speaking, take your phone off mute. We go through this every Monday, all right? So hold on.
All callers are muted. All callers are unmuted.
All right. Who's up first? Somebody have a question for me?
It's Wednesday shit here.
Hello?
Let me show you.
Hello? Please mute your phone if you're not talking to Coach. Hello? All right. Does someone else have a question tonight or a comment tonight? Oh, man.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
We have someone on the call who has their line unmuted. So if you'd like to talk, though, and unmute the line, just hit *5. How about that? Let's do it like that. And if you're in the Blog Talk chat room, just type in your question in the chat, and I'll be able to see it. Oh, but you have to sign in, too. Big shouts out to Misha up in Toronto. Big shouts out to Deanna Coles. Big shouts out to everyone who's on the line tonight and listening in. And also big shouts out to everyone that's viewing this live via YouTube stream. I want to open up the lines on the conference call, and I'm trying to open up the lines on Blog Talk, but it doesn't seem to be working tonight. I want to take questions, but while I'm waiting for somebody to hit *5, Star Mars, if you're on the line, can you hit *5 so I can do a test? While I'm waiting for somebody to hit *5 and unmute their line, if you printed out the course outline, the syllabus, I need you to go to page 4 because Coach made an error. And when I proofread it, I was like, hey, I gotta change that one word, right? Because I'm a stickler for vocabulary and the energies that words carry. If you turn on page 4, it's going to say course outline. And number 2 says this course main focus is to manifest 2 goals in 28 days using the 8 phases of the moon. Therefore, you are required to submit 2 goals to Coach Khayr via Moon Magic 28 private members area located at the bottom right-hand corner. Then it says 1 goal we focused on something internal that you want to improve. I want you to mark out the word improve and write the word manifest, because this is not it will improve you, but this is a manifesting program. This is a program of getting it done. All right. So please scratch out the word improve and put in the word manifest. All right. Now, for those of you who you already have the password for this month, it's already been sent out, and you've been in the group, there is a section where you can download the syllabus. All right. If you want to just see the syllabus and you have not joined the program, but you want to see the syllabus first, send me an email to moonmagic@coachkhayr.com. Oh, I'm sorry, moonmagic28. moonmagic28@coachkhayr, KHAYR.com. moonmagic28@coachkhayr.com. Send me a email and say, I want to see the Moon Magic 28 syllabus program, all right? Or the program, the syllabus for the program. And yes, I did. It's an attachment. So if you got an email from me today about this conference call, the syllabus should be attached. Somebody just texted me. So a good friend of mine. Big shouts out to Baltimore, all right, and all the healers in the building who are putting their hands on people, helping relieve them from aches and pains and giving them a better life, all right? So that's the syllabus. That's the course. I'm going to try to open the lines one more time on the conference call to see if I can talk to someone on the team. And let me see what we got here.
All callers are muted. All callers are unmuted.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Okay, thank you. Somebody has their TV up. Can you please turn your TV down? Or just mute your line if you're listening to the TV at the same time. It's always got to be one person, right? It's just got to be one person that's like not paying attention. They said, I'm gonna call in and just listen, but they're not even listening. They called and they put the phone down. So we love you too. Say what? All right. So who has a comment or question about, or anything that you want to talk to Coach about tonight, about the planning phase or Moon Magic, or the results that you've gotten working with Moon Magic in the past, or what are you looking forward to, or why you got me on the line right now? Is there something that you need me to help you with? Any one of those. The floor is open, and Jamar, you're first.
Well, I've been doing this for a year, Coach. So, man, I've been doing this a year because I've been seeing things every month and every planting phase, the planting phase. It's just magical. I mean, I can't have no words for it, but I've experienced a year of this, and every single month is right on time with the moon. And the more you do it, the more in tune you are with the moon. And I'm manifesting things now. Just it's according to plan now, finally. I mean, it took me a year. I don't know how long it takes anybody else, but now I'm starting to really fall with this Moon Magic, and everything that I've written down are coming to pass.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I know some people say, well, he's been doing it for a year. Does that mean he only got 2 things completed in a whole year? Is that what you mean?
No, Coach, pretty much, man. We got those 2 goals every month. So I'm accomplishing financial goals or personal goals before the definite purpose. The personal goals were also being met during the month. But now, since we got a definite purpose, wow, it really turned up. I guess you could say my direction, exactly what I need to do in life. You know, I didn't even know I was psychic and into cards and all that stuff, but I am most definitely found my definite purpose to help people on this journey. So.
Word. I appreciate you, big brother. Thank you so much. Who's next? Anybody else got something they want to add in? I heard Kenyofo come. Kenyofo from New York. What you got for me?
Okay, I'm a believer. So the thing that I'm noticing is that I get pushed every month to create something, and with support. The pushing is not one of those experiences where you're made to do something. Is that I have a structure and I'm following the structure, and it's very simple and it's very helpful. Whereas before, I would be all over the place and anything would drop on my lap and I would say, okay, I'm going to do that without really analyzing it or weighing it against what it really is going to mean for me and if it's going to help me. And I have these structures and my goals and a vision, and I just keep being pulled forward every month.
Yay! I appreciate that.
Can I say something else?
Sure.
Okay, and what I've been able to do for the year is basically navigate like we're on the sea of this universe of all these emotions and everything going on. I've been able to see Mercury retrograde and hold back and know when it's time for the clearing. And okay, we're going to have some emotional things going on. I know when me and my girl are going to argue, so I know to go to the gym and be at the gym all day long because there's going to be things going on. So it's amazing. You just know how to navigate this world, man, and it's amazing to be a navigator.
I'm glad he said that. I'm going to open it up for somebody else too, but yes, there is a Mercury retrograde coming this month. All right. And that's one of the things I think I specialize in is the people who are doing moon magic. You are fully aware of how to respond and react to get the most out of a Mercury retrograde. So many people are like terrified when they hear Mercury retrograde. Well, I'm also a professional astrologer. So we know what to do. We know when it's coming. We know how long it's going to last. We know like what part of it, like everything. Like there's just so many other bonuses to being in the program. Like I can't even like mention them all because I'm always just throwing things in to try to make the program richer and for people to have a better, experience. So yes, there is a Mercury retrograde on the way, and everybody in the group will be made fully aware of what to do about it and all that other good stuff too, and how to navigate it. Like he said, how to navigate to stay off the rocks. We're shining the light from the lighthouse so you can stay off the rocks, all right? And you can avoid Mr. Smith at the same time. All right, I think I heard Urja as well from New York.
Yeah, just had a birthday yesterday, so I'm like so ready to rock and roll. I've been celebrating and having a blast. Do have my definite purpose lined up. So I'm ready to replace that goal, so to speak, since I have that one in my heart. And am furthering my business based on it. So I'm extremely excited. Like a horse behind the stall about to race, whatever that term is. So open the gate and like, here I come.
Urja, I'm so proud of Urja because, well, all my Capricorns really, because like, they're like, look, I got brand new birthday energy. I got my astrology chart done and I got my moon magic ready. My birthday was yesterday. Today's the first day of moon magic. Like, she really is going crazy right now. She's like, you can't see her, but I know that she's sitting there like, yeah. Because how does it feel now, Urja? Like, what's the difference between when you first started doing moon magic and where you're at right now?
Oh, God. I was crying like a baby in the beginning because life sucked. And ever since I've been, on a particular path, not rushing, might have a lot on my plate, but learning what's the priority now.
And I'm extremely grateful, peaceful, inspired, empowered all day, every day. So that's the difference.
Yay! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who else we got on the line tonight? Jace, what's going on, Jace? How you feeling, man? This is your first month, right?
Yes, sir. My first month feels good. I like the energy on the call. Peace to everybody.
Peace.
I do have a question.
Come on with it.
I want you to, now the term definite purpose, can you define that a little bit more for me?
Absolutely. Everybody came here to do something. Everybody came down here to grow. But the way that you're going to grow and achieve your spiritual growth is through some physical means. So when you look at it means that I'm not going to be distracted. That's why I have the sample of Bruce Lee up. I use Bruce Lee's my definite chief aim was what he wrote for his. And definite purpose is, what are you going to be doing in the next 5 or 10 years? Don't worry. I mean, like, when you're on your deathbed and somebody says, do you still want to try something else? And you say, no, man, I left it all on the court. That means you were only tuned in to doing your definite purpose. Like, you're not moving around filling applications out every 2 years. You're not trying to go back to school to get any more skill sets to do a different career. Like, if you're going back to school to get a skill set, it's because it's for the same thing and you just want to keep getting better and better and better at it. But your definite purpose has to do with what I'm going to do and what am I going to sacrifice and what am I going to give back in order to do that. So I want to read Bruce Lee's definite purpose. Now, he wrote this in January 1969. It says, I, Bruce Lee, will be the first highest paid Oriental superstar in the United States. In return, I will give the most exciting performances and render the best of quality in the capacity of an actor. Starting 1970, I will achieve world fame, and from then onward till the end of 1980, I will have in my possession $10 million. I will live the way I please and achieve inner harmony and happiness. See, everybody always looked at Bruce Lee like he was a martial artist, but Bruce Lee's definite chief aim was what? I'm going to be a superstar actor. I'm going to give them the best performance they ever seen. And in 10 years, I'm going to have $10 million. And I'm going to tell you when I'm going to start and when the definite ending of this is. So then in 1960, I mean, you know, if he would have lived to 1979, he would have made another 10-year goal. You see what I'm saying? So I always say, what's the definite purpose that is going to like stretch you? What are you going to be doing for the next 9 years, for the next 7 years, for the next 5 years? Not just the next 28 days. The next 28 days is to identify what is your chief definite aim. And put a dollar amount on it and put a time frame on it. You got to be specific with the universe or the universe will joke you and play you. So let's say you have getouttheboxtv.com, right?
Yes.
So, and everybody, I rock that gear. So getouttheboxtv.com. I don't have on the shirt tonight, but you know, I'm killing it down here in Atlanta. So my Think Like a King sweatshirt, I'm getting lots of attention too. Big ups, big bro. So let's say you want your definite chief aim to be, you want to have YouTube videos up and you want to be outfitting the stars. You want to have people in Hollywood or people in the fashion district, or you want to be in Macy's and you want to be in Walmart, or you want to be, you know, wherever you want to have it at. That's what your definite chief aim needs to be. And then you have to say, what am I going to do in return for this definite chief aim? So when you are in the private member area, that's why you start with the video at the very top. I got a video at the very top that you're going to listen to and watch and pull out your notebook and do exactly what that video says. Watch it every day. Just look at that video and be like, wow, this is why people are getting what they want. And this is why I'm not getting what I want, or I haven't been getting what I want, because I don't have a definite purpose in life. I'm just doing this right now to pay the bills. I just had a client yesterday and she was saying, I don't know what my definite purpose is. I'm just paying the bills right now. I'm making good money, but guess what? She's not happy. So I also don't want your definite purpose to be surrounded around money. I want it to make sure it's surrounding what's going to make you happy. Like at the end of Bruce Lee's, he says, I will live the way I please and achieve inner harmony and happiness. But he said, I want $10 million, in the wake of doing that, which, he probably had $10 million, and I'm sure his estate is worth much more than $10 million. He just came to an early demise. So excellent question, brother. Did I give you a thorough answer?
Yes, I got it. So it's like being very descriptive about your passion.
Very descriptive about your passion. And everybody who's in the program, I'm going to be sending you all something extra tonight that's going to be more homework. One thing about me, I keep piling the homework on you over and over again, but it's going to be things that you can keep and share with your family for the rest of your life. All right. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
All right.
Peace. Anybody else got something for me tonight?
I think Carlene from Brooklyn. Can you hear me?
Yes. Is that Carlene from Brooklyn?
Yes.
Okay. New York is in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad Jason asked about definite purpose because I have like a part two to the question. My definite purpose doesn't have anything to do with a dollar amount, so I'm having some issues putting a dollar amount to it. Or is it okay if I can have a definite purpose without a dollar amount?
This is the great part. Keep sending it to me and it'll end up with a dollar amount on it. You don't have to have one right now. No, you don't. But if you're saying, like, I know you're working on the project, some books, and you're going to say, I want to have, let's just say your definite purpose was your own publishing company, because writing 2 books, you could write 2 books in a year. You could write 4 books in a year and a half. So what if you want a publishing company? For example, I don't know, I'm not trying to influence you, just using this as a hypothetical situation. That publishing company has to have money to operate. And we always use or more at the end of our financial goals. So I'm glad you asked that question. When you say, this is what I want my definite purpose to be, you email it to Coach. You email me your definite purpose, and then I'm going to edit it out, or I'm going to tweak it a little bit, or I may even call you to be like, let's talk about this. So keep twerking it and keep fixing it and modifying it until you're really, really comfortable with it. That's why I like people to take a whole month or maybe even 2 cycles to get it done, because there may be something that happens in your life where you just wake up in the middle of your sleep and be like, aha. And if you're on my Moon Magic program, please keep a notebook beside your bed, because the dreams will come. The messages will come. So, but you're not wrong for not having a dollar amount on it. So, that's okay. But I feel that as big as a project that you are doing, then that's my job to help you, put a number on it, put a nominal figure on it. And it doesn't mean that you have to have one, but I also want people to be totally cured of all types of poverty consciousness, where they're afraid to identify how much money they want because they may be embarrassed because their friends think that's too much money.
But I don't think I have anything to do with the poverty consciousness. I'm doing it from my heart, and I just don't really care about the dollar amount.
I got something for that, because is it worth $1,000?
It's a definite amount. I'm trying to save your life. So how do you put a dollar amount on helping somebody to save themselves?
So that may be your other external goal. Your other external goal may be, I want to learn how to choose. I know somebody else is.
You don't have to have a change, but when you go to fill out an application and it asks,
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
I'm just going to unmute in a second after I give you a clear answer so you can hear me. There's a way where you can determine what is the price point on saving someone's life. People do it all the time. So we're going to add up what your experiences are and also your cost of living. And that may be a blockage for you that may have to be dealt with in your external goal. Because remember, you got your definite purpose, and then you have one other goal. You may want to start coming up with a coaching price point for yourself. How do you come up with a coaching price point? Because your definite purpose is going to take you out of working for somebody else. So do you want to work for somebody else and have a salary and then be doing your definite purpose part-time? Or do you want to do your definite purpose full-time?
All callers are muted. All callers are unmuted.
So did that help any, Carlene? Okay, that's right. She said she's going to have some fun with it. I agree. Who else is on the line?
Hello? Hey, Coach.
Hi, who's that?
Hello.
Okay, who's
This is Andrea.
Andrea?
Andrea in Baltimore.
Andrea in Baltimore. How you doing?
Andrea, I'm good. I just wanted to just comment and say thank you. I got a reading from you last month, and I mean, you totally rocked my world with that. And then this is my second month with the Moon Magic program, and I'm just excited about what's to come. And I just wanted to say thank you. This came in my life and right on time. It's right on time. So again, like I said, I just want to say thank you.
Yay! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it.
I'm participating too, so I just wanted to let you know. I am participating, so I just wanted to let you know that too as well. What we talked about with our session last month. So.
Yes. See, now Andrea, she doubling up too. She saying, let me get my astrology reading so I know specifically where I'm going, and let me come in and get my moon magic so I can apply it. Because I think I gave Andrea enough homework to last her 3 or 4 months last month, didn't I?
What did you say, Coach?
I said, I think I gave you enough homework last month to last you 2 or 3 months, right?
Yes, you did.
And see, that's why I like to combine them. I like for people to really get an intimate knowledge of who they are using astrology, and some of the other methods that I use too, because I do intuitive readings, I do use astrology, I use the I Ching, and I consider myself to be a pretty good listener. And I've been through a lot of what people who come to me for assistance have already been through. And I just give it to them straight like that. I don't sugarcoat it or nothing like that. So yeah. But I think moon magic helps you. I know moon magic helps you go through your homework and go through applying what you learn about yourself during your astrological reading. So would you consider that to be accurate, Andrea?
Yes. It's Vondria. I know.
Oh, Vondria. I'm sorry, Vondria. Excuse me, Vondria.
Yeah. That's okay.
Let me get it.
Okay.
My apologies.
Yeah, but it was someone that I looked forward to doing, so it wasn't when I had the time to do it. It was something that I was looking forward to doing, and just applying the concepts and things that and just within this month. From me doing the moon magic last month and the goal that I set, and just how the universe has just opened up with the people that came in my life, the conversations that I'm having, and this is just within, you know, the first month of this. So I definitely look forward to moving forward with this, and being part of the team. So.
Well, you are a part of the team, and I appreciate you. And just like Sister Myra said, I'm a sucker for validation. So when she said this is something that she's excited about doing, like that really makes me feel good, because that's one of the things. I don't want to have a boring program, and so I don't think I'm boring, but I just want to make sure that people are not bored. And when she says she's looking forward to she's looking.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. All callers are muted.
You're the second person, Vondra, that said it's not like it's a forced program to do this thing, but it is a program that something that you're eager to do. Because I think that once you find out how this works for you, it's just a lot. It just draws you to it yourself, right? So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All callers are unmuted.
Do I have? If you're not speaking, please put your phone on mute. I think it's one person who thinks your phone is on mute, but your phone is not on mute. Okay. And does anybody else have a comment, question, or feedback tonight?
I do, Coach. It's Janine, so then I'll be quick so she can fit in too. I just wanted to say that I'm going into my third month here with Moon Magic and Coach, and the Moon Magic program actually, while it's covered by the moon, gives you some grounding as well to navigate the navigation that they were talking about earlier. It's awesome because we all know how things happen in life, and this last month I had some things happen in life. And I felt more able to deal with what's going on because of how I experienced Moon Magic and staying focused, and also having an awareness of being able to look at what was happening from a different perspective. So definitely learning more and more as I go along with it, and I just want to say thank you. And it does give you the capabilities of navigating like emergency situations or other things that happen with other people in your life with a better capability. So thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You brought up a real good point too, because I know you and Cynthia had said something about this, I think last month on one of the calls about but what about people who are not in the program, Coach? Does Moon Magic affect them? Yeah, Moon Magic affects them. They just don't know how to respond and apply and be an opportunist like we do, you know? So some people may prolong their suffering where they don't really need to. So I'm really, really excited about the things that you have going on, and especially the grounding. And I think that may come from just the knowledge of knowing what to do at the right time, and you're like, you're not all over the place. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Anybody else have anything for me? I know I heard another voice. Was that Shalonda or somebody else?
Coach.
Yes. Hello. Who's that?
This is Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey. Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Because I keep going in and out. But, yeah, I do have some things I wanted to, or at least comment about it. Still dealing with the definite purpose. So when I send in, you know, my goals, I want to send this one and the one that I want externally.
Exactly. Well, really, you're only going to send, because I already know what your internal goal is already. So you don't have to send me your definite purpose until sometime later on in the month. Like, none of you should be able to send me your definite purpose this week. If it's your first month, you should not be sending me your definite purpose, because you just got it. You just got the goal. Like you should be working on your definite purpose all month. And maybe I should have said that to Jason too. Like all of you first monthers, don't send. You don't have a definite purpose. You just got here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to see one from you all to at least the end of January, beginning of February. Like when the doing phase comes, when you look at your when you look at the list of the dates when the doing phase is coming, then you should like have it. You should have it. Don't send it to me until you have it or until you need some help. Same thing for Carlene. Like send it to me when you want me to look at it. But right now, like you just started today. So you and Jason just started today. So don't send me your definite purpose because you don't have it yet. But I do want you to send me what your other goal is. Send me your external goal by Thursday. That's you, Jason, Carlene, Janine, Vondria, everybody. All of y'all that's in my team that's in the UK, my team that's in Canada, my team that's all over the United States. Send me your other external goal before Thursday or by Thursday. I want to end by Thursday because Friday we go to another phase. And you need to be in, fully get all 4 days of planning in. So let's say you wrote something down tonight. Then you went to sleep, got up, went to work tomorrow. Then you was like, I want to change it. No problem. And then you change it. Then tomorrow night you send me an email. And then Wednesday morning I send you something back. And you say, I like that, but I want to change it again. I don't care. We can change it 10 times up to Thursday. But when Thursday comes and we go to Friday, whatever the last thing that we worked on, that's it. And then we're going to go into the next phase and the next phase, and we're going to carry that. Okay? Does that make any sense to you?
Yes. And what if, say, by the end of this first month, what we still want to keep, if we still want to find our definite purpose, if we're still unsure about it, or if it's not totally clear, can we just keep that but not have to send it in, but just have an internal goal, like another internal goal and an external goal?
Excellent question. Excellent question. You run the magic until you get the results you want. You run the magic until you get the results you want. So if you haven't, let's say you did turn in your definite purpose at the end of the month and you was like, I got it. And then 4 days into the next cycle, you say, wait a minute, something just got revealed to me and I want to change it. Then yes, you can keep it and you can do it for 2 months. I have some people who are still working on their definite purpose, their 3rd month. And I'm like, you sure you don't want it? They're like, nope, still working on it. I want it to be rock solid. I said, okay, but they always send me at least one other goal. Now you can do 2 internal goals. You can do 1 internal and 1 external. And then after you send me your definite purpose and we've got that done, then you could even send in 2 external goals. You may have a goal of, I need a car and I want a website up. Both of those are external goals. Or you may want to say, I want to do 2 internal goals where I want to be in a better relationship and I want to meditate more. Those are 2 internal goals. But you cannot send me 3 goals though. You can't send 4 goals. Just 2. That's it. And you know why I say that is because some people want to eat the whole elephant in one bite. You can't find your definite purpose in 2015, 16, 17, or any year if you're trying to do 11 things at one time. So this is going to show you how to prioritize and be patient with yourself. Did that help? Are you following?
Yes. And I have some other things I want to talk about, but that's going to be on Sunday when we do our coaching.
Okay. Adrian has decided she wanted to upgrade. So I have a group coaching program, and then I also have a one-on-one coaching program. So Adrian and a couple of other people on the line, they are taking advantage of the one-on-one coaching as well. If you are in Moon Magic already and you want to upgrade to have Moon Magic and the one-on-one coaching where we meet, one-on-one every week, then scroll down to the bottom of the screen and you'll see the Coach Khayr Olympic Diamond Package upgrade, and just click on that. But don't click on it until you talk to me first. And I always suggest do Moon Magic first for a month, and then come back and say, all right, I want to add the one-on-one coaching, and I want to get even more personal, because when we do the one-on-one, you really have access to everything in my toolbox, and it is a little it's more accelerated, and it's much more personal. So yes, ma'am, I can, but you can send me an email though. You don't have to wait until your next session. You can go ahead and send me an email tonight if you have other questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, who else has got something for me tonight? Dun, 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 dun. Anybody else? Going once.
Coach,
Okay, who's that?
it's Andrea.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Moon Magic is transformed everything for me. Last week I shared about how my housing situation fell apart, and now I'm living in a shelter as I'm moving on the next phase in my life. But in the midst of all of that, I just landed one of the biggest contracts as a copywriter. That there's so many possibilities that are going to come out of this particular, working with this particular client and opening doors for connecting with other people as well. I see myself moving to a place where I'm actually creating a team of copywriters. So it's not just me, leveraging my time as well. I would have never thought of myself as having the capability to do this and believing in myself enough to do that. I brought a friend here with me to listen to the call as well. Alette, who's here, and who totally committed to transforming her life. And so when I actually saw the thing saying that you're inviting guests to tonight's call, I invited her to come on the call. This is transforming everything.
You have no idea how much I love you and what you're saying right now. Like, for someone to say, see, what you're showing is real humility, real transparency, and you getting real results. Because anyone else, well, I'm not saying anyone else, because we've had people who are on the team right now who have been in the shelter. And then next thing you know, they were in the community living area, the commune, then they had their own room, then they had their own apartment, and then their story went just like yours. Oh, I transformed, I got this contract, I got this job, bow, 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 bow. See, one thing Moon Magic does too, it knocks out all of your distractions. Because I tell you, don't talk to people who are not doing the program. Somebody who's gonna just kick you and they're gonna be like, oh, that mojo stuff don't work, I'm not doing that. I could do this myself. Let them go. Let them go. And sometimes and remember what I told you last month, we're in the clearing phase of the year as well. So you're clearing out everything and having a totally clean slate that doesn't serve you. So you get to go shopping yourself to say, I want this, I don't want that, I want this, I want this, I want this. So I'm totally, totally proud of you right now. And also, please, we still have to talk about this copywriting, because I have someone who I want you to meet, who you may be interested in joining your team and working on some things, because I'm looking for some copywriters right now. So, and the things that I'm going to tell you, you're going to say, how in the world does he know about that too? Like, I'm not a copywriter, but I know a lot of things. So, yes, maybe, well, I got you on the line now. Maybe Wednesday. Do you think you could squeeze me in sometime on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you shoot me an email tonight and let me know what time Wednesday is good for you to talk, and then I'll call you because I wanna talk to you. All right. Yes. Okay. Anybody else have anything they would like to contribute? Any of the guests or people who called on who were just listening in tonight? Does anybody have anything that they want to contribute or they want to share or give me some feedback on the call?
Coach?
Yes.
It's Andrea. My friend Paulette wants to share something.
Hey, Paulette.
Hey, Coach Kadira, I think your program is awesome. It's nice and it's one to focus on. Stay on track. I can see why Andrea treats so much. Good on you. I'm going to start doing your program.
All right. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to you coming on board as well.
Sure. Awesome.
Let me know what your expertise is too, because I believe in, if I'm going to do some business, let me do some business with people who are doing business with me. And let's all make some money. Let's all have prosperity. Like, this is the year. Like, not saying that it won't be like next year we can't make money either, but we've got 350 more days of this big 8 energy. So let's take advantage of it as much as possible. Thank you, Paulette. Well, if it's anybody who's listening and you want to join the program and I haven't said how to join the program, all you have to do is go to www.moonmagic28.info. Go to www.moonmagic28.info. And remember, when the price that you come in at for tuition, you're grandfathered in at. Because I told everybody in December there was going to be an increase in tuition. So the people who were already on board, their tuition did not balloon up on them. They're locked in. But in May or June, there's going to be another increase in tuition because of just the expansion of the program. And so my job is to make sure everybody is making so much capital and bringing in so much prosperity that when it's time for people to shift by next year, it won't be a problem, because I'm trying to keep as many of us together as possible. And I'm also going to be doing the best I can to make more videos talking about moon magic for YouTube so people can watch for free. So if they're not in the program or it's not in their budget right now, like, they can watch and be able to understand and grow through some of the systems. Like, I had sat here and drew these 4 circles, and I was going to talk about the 8 phases of the moon, but we're getting close to the end of the call. So I'm going to, I guess I'm going to have to put that in another video. But I definitely appreciate everybody who has came on the call tonight. And I was talking to someone earlier, and like, they were telling me that they don't get paid until the end of the week, and Thursday's the last day. Well, if you're not in the program, if you haven't sent me an email and said, look, I have a special circumstance, I can pay, but I can't pay until Saturday or Sunday or whatever, but you're honorable and serious about joining, please send me an email and let me put you in the system now, because I don't want you to have to wait until February. You don't want to have to miss this entire month and get discombobulated and get confused when all you had to do was shoot me an email and say, Coach, what's up? Because I'm that type of guy. So just send me an email, moonmagic28@coachkhayir.com, and say, look, I won't have the money until XYZ, or whatever your particular circumstance is, because I want to see as many people doing this as they can. Okay, so please get in contact with me via email. Most of y'all have my phone number as well. It's 910, am I 919? 919-375-9355. 919-375-9355. Okay? So I think I've covered pretty much today. Everybody needs to download the curriculum. Everybody needs to download the syllabus. I don't care if you got the whole course memorized. Download the syllabus. If you're on my blog talk call, I appreciate you. I see you 713-661-413-916-951-484. Thank all of you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Now, I'm always going to check to see, does anybody else have any other feedback or something that they want to share tonight or remind me of that I may have missed or something that they want me to cover?
Coach, this is Kenyofo. I'd like to share something really quick.
Okay.
So my mother is not very positive. She doesn't have a positive nature where she will congratulate me on doing something. But yesterday, based on what she's been seeing me the last couple of months, she's told me to keep up the good work. So that meant the world to me.
And when's the last time she told you that?
Never.
Y'all see that? We done pulled the mama in. You know, hey, we will change the pessimistic person where they're not even going to be able to be, you know, coming at you trying to throw no salt in your game. They all, the game, see, for me, Kenyofo is exposing me. I want everybody's light to be so bright where the person is got to come up to you and say, man, what are you doing? There's some type of change is happening in you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This something is happening and it looks good. Keep it up. So yay, Kenyofo. Yay, big shouts out to your mama as well. I'm very happy that she is coming on board with your prosperity. That's cool beans right there. I like that. And no telling what might happen after this next Mercury retrograde we come out of.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Coach,
Yes.
it's Andrea in Toronto again. I'm just thinking of what Kenyofo just said. I had a similar situation. Well, actually, this whole situation with me and the shelter. I have an aunt she's a blessed soul, and she's so worried about what's been happening that for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, she calls me like every other day. Now she's in Miami. I'm here in Toronto, so you know it's not a cheap call. And you're wondering how I'm doing, et cetera, et cetera. And one call, I said, she's like, you know, I'm saying, oh, I'm great, things are going well, I'm so blessed, and I share what I'm learning or what I'm, you know, how I've been blessed. She's like so amazed. She says to me, Andrea, you're so calm, you're so peaceful with all this going on. Like they're totally amazed that I know I'm okay.
Look, next time she calls you or next time anybody approaches you, this goes for everybody, and especially women too. Tell her, I have a plan. You have a plan and you have a leader who's not going to let you down. See, that makes, to me, I'm accountable for my team, and I'm not going to do anything or give anything out that's not going to be in your best interest or something that I know is not going to work. I'm going to work it myself for 3, 6 months, 12 months or longer before I say, here, check this out. Like, wait till y'all get this next email tonight or early in the morning when I'm getting ready to send y'all. Y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, is the gates of heaven? I don't care. I want to give away the farm. If you being committed to me, I'm gonna be committed to y'all. I want her just to be dazzled and amazed when you start sending her pictures inside of your new apartment, or you send her a picture of that new contract with that new, or when you have your team of copywriters together, which to me is amazing. Like, I'm in awe of you because I don't even understand that enough to be like, how do you put together a team of copywriters? But it don't matter because you know how to do it. That's okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I say. So yes. Thank you. Does anybody else have a comments or shout outs? Oh, Kenyofo, can you please give them your link to your pendulums? Kenyofo's making some pendulums, everybody. And if you want a pendulum with those crystals that are on the list, I suggest everybody get a pendulum. I've got two, and I was in New York recently, and Kenyofo pulled out a custom pendulum, and I was about to go crazy. And if you are interested in tapping more into your magic, I suggest that the pendulum is the easiest place to start. She's got them like, I've seen pendulums for like $150, $100 and stuff like that. Hers are very, very affordable. They're very efficient, and they're all custom and handmade. So if you like a pendulum made with the stones that are in like the stones that I suggest that we have, like you could get a bracelet made of all the stones. You get a bracelet or a necklace, or you could have your pendulum. So you can ask your pendulum for assistance as you move through your day. That's what I do. I say, hey, I'm not sure about something I want to eat or an experience or a person. I pull my pendulum out. So Kenyofo, can you please give us the website where they can come and get some more information on pendulums?
Okay. choosetoevolve.com/swag. And I'm going to spell that. So it's choose, CHOOSETOEVOLVE, .com/SWAG.
That's swag, everybody. SWAG, because she got swagger. Why? Yeah, is that why you named it swag? Because it's just cool to have a pendulum nowadays?
That's right.
All right, I like that. So yeah, we're working on Kenyofo being the pendulum queen around here. So get yours now while they're available. Please check out that site, choosetoevolve.com/swag. Swag, I'm sorry. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, I will send that to you. Just send me an email. Like I said, if you don't have the curriculum, please send me an email and I will get it back to you. moonmagic28@coachkhayr.com. Say, please send me the syllabus, and I got you. Anybody else have any comments, questions, or feedback that they want to share? All right. How we always do, we always end the call with a prayer. And tonight is not going to be any different. I am one who believes in the Creator. I believe in prayer. I believe in meditation. I believe in divine world prayers. And the prayer I always say is for my entire team or anybody that's listening to the sound of my voice. I'm not ashamed to pray. It's for anybody of any religion. It doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or an atheist or Islam or a Taoist or whatever, all right? This prayer is called the Usnisa Vijaya prayer. And saying this prayer removes you from all possibilities, and just hearing this prayer at least once removes you from the possibilities of reincarnating in a hell-like state or coming back in a worse state than what you're in right now, all right? And that's USNISA, Usnisa, just like it's pronounced. You spell it just like that. Vijaya, 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 VAJIYA, Usnisa Vijaya. It takes about a minute, and I want to give a super special shout out to Dr. Mitchell Gibson and his wife, Master Kathy Gibson, Oshaya, for teaching me this prayer, for being patient with me, and for coaching me. All coaches should have a coach. Remember that. I'm not out here just flossing like I know, like all this just came to me. So nah, that it doesn't work like that.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
So I'm gonna say this prayer for everybody on the line, everybody watching on YouTube. You can look it up if you want. If you want me to send you a copy of it, like the words and the website where you can listen to it, just send me an email and I will and say, what was that prayer that you were saying? Or where can I get more information about the prayer? You can type up on Wikipedia and there's a lot of information as well. The prayers in Sanskrit. It took me 3 years to memorize this prayer. And I say that not bragging, but you have to be consistent and persistent, right? And I was telling somebody yesterday about the 6 P's. I know y'all used to think it should be 5. The 6 P's are proper, preparation, and practice prevents poor performance. And I personally don't want to incarnate in a hell-like existence or something worse than the things that I've experienced this lifetime and in the next lifetime, or even to next week or tomorrow. And I say this prayer a lot during the day, and I've just been having some amazing results in my life. I just learned it August the 1st. Like that was the first day I had the whole thing memorized. And it's just in my life, man, just the way it settles me. Also, Dr. Gibson said that it's like 1,000 Buddhas are waiting for you and listening to you when you say this prayer. So what are we going to assign, or what are you going to assign your 1,000 Buddhas to do for you? All right. I always pray for the best for everybody who's on my team and who believes in me. So sometimes I'm happy right now. So I'd say I want my Buddhas to go out there and help and do the heavy lifting for my family, because I've got some great resources that help me do heavy lifting here. I want other people to experience that in their lives as well. And, I want to be able to share it because it is a gift. So if we all could just relax and sit up in your chair or sit on the edge of your chair and take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly out the mouth. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Slow exhale out the mouth. One more time, a nice slow inhale through the nose. And through the mouth, a nice slow exhale. Just relax. Just leave your mind clear. Let your attention be on that which you desire and having the best life that you could possibly have right now. See doorways opening in front of you. See ideals coming to you out of nowhere. See yourself embracing new ideals, a new way of doing things. See revelations coming to you and insights about you and your purpose. See yourself a few weeks from now being whole and complete and relaxed. Namo Bhagavate, Tralokiya, Pradavishistaya Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tadayata Om. Visudeya, Visudeya, Sama Sama, Samatavabasa, Sparana Gata Gahana, Swabaha Vasudi, Abisankatu Mam, Sagatu Veravakana, Mirta Abisakai, Mahamantra Padai, Aharu, Aharu, Ayusam Dharani, Sodahaya, Gana Vasudi, Usnisa Vijaya Vasudi, Sahasa Ramzi, Sam Kodite, Sarvatatagate, Avalokani, Sat Paramita Paraparani, Sarvatatagate Matidasi Bhumi, Pradastite, Sarvatatagate Herdaya, Anathita Anasthite, Mahamudra, Vajrakaya, Samatana Vasudi, Savarana Apaya Dagate, Paravasudi, Pratinivataya Ayasudi Samaya Anasthite. Mani Mani Mahamani Tatota Bhuta Koti Parasudi Visputa Buddhisudi. Jaya Jaya Vijaya Vijaya. Smara Smara Sarva Buddha Anasthite Sudi. Vajra Vajra Garbe Vajram Bhavatu Mama Siriam. Sarvatatigate Sarvatatigate Parasudi. Sarvatatigate Sinkame Samavasayantu. Sarvatatigate Samavasa Anasthite. Budaya Budaya Vibodaya Vibodaya. Bodaya Bodaya Vibodaya Vibodaya. Samanta Parasudi. Sarvatatigate Hridaya. Anasthita Anasthite. Mahamudra. Swaha. That is the Usnisa Vijaya prayer, the Usnisa Vijaya Dharani. Thank you for joining me on YouTube, on Blog Talk, on a conference call. I look forward to working with all of you. Creator bless everyone in the sound of my voice, whether you're listening to this live or recording. I just want to send out a lot of love and say, I appreciate you, all right? And I love you, and I wish the best for you. So, with that being said, we're going to talk soon. God bless. Good night and peace.
To stop conference recording, press 1.